gov.ng. Rates and infiltrates. You should go on and check for yourselves so you don't get to say that I probably misinformed you. Just, have a look for yourself. Now, there's a graph here. The first page I'm going to look at right now is the graph talking about the rate of inflation from November of 2023 up until January. We saw the rates go up from about 16 to 22%. Food year-on-year change was about 24.32%. That was January of last year. Now, let's come all the way to January of this year. And in that space of about 12 months, there's been an over 9% increase, talking about inflation rate. Now, it stands for food items alone, just about 35.41%. Now, all items inclusive is about 29.9, approximately 30%. But these dudes don't do approximate. They like to do with exact figures. So it is 29.9%. That's all items cumulative. But for food is probably the highest factor or the highest commodity that has been adversely hit by inflation. February, was 31.7%. Can't wait to see what March is. Now, the thing is, some interesting things are starting to happen in this country. All right, so you probably heard that the Port Harcourt refinery is about to start, shelling out or distributing products. Same also with Dangote refinery in Lagos. So maybe in another 2 or 3 months we might start to see change. Now, please don't expect magic. I am not an economist. I'm not telling that by the time these places, these two structures, these two or what you call it, refineries start to work, everything in Nigeria will go back to normal. No, I'm not saying that, but we should be expecting some improvement. But here is where our conversation is hinged on, because 2 days ago, right on Tuesday, once again, me walking, trying to mind my own business, I wanted to buy bread and akara, around where I live. Now, I had noticed that the akara was small, it's now 50 naira, very small ball. Usually those days, if I take 100 naira akara, I'm good with maybe a loaf of bread, those small round loaves, I'm good. But obviously it's now smaller, so I had to buy about 200 worth or 300 worth of akara to be okay to function for the day. And then somebody said that you get one woman when they say 100 naira for that side, though, it big well, he big pass this one, he better pass this one. Maybe we just go that side, because at that point the woman who I was buying from had run out of akara. In fact, I bought the last ones, right? And then him and this other person said, okay, let's go there. It's more expensive, but it's bigger. Now, the same thing occurred when I went to my favorite booker place to buy food. Now, I would spend about anywhere from 500 to about 700 naira if I was feeling, very happy that day, on maybe eba and afang soup. Now, I spend just about 1,000 naira. And then somebody now whispered again, I can't tell this food, it don't to the dear, it don't to the dear. Anything, as you put this gari, as you put this soup, no give me meat. No give me, because her food is rich. Let me be honest. She puts a lot of periwinkles, dry fish. You can taste the flavors in her meals. So this young man opted to go without meat and then have more gari. Fine. Then let's get to the other part of this conversation that I've been itching to talk to you about for the past 2 days. You see, when you go to the market, everybody has heard about, or at least I like to believe you've heard about shrinkflation, how the commodities you used to buy are now smaller, but are either the same price or they've increased in prices. Talking about the sachet drinks that you buy, they start to get smaller. Even your PET bottles for your soft drinks are now predominantly sold as the 33 or 35 cl. The 60 cl marks are more expensive, almost 300 naira these days. All right, and then you have different brands coming through. Now, we are all adjusting, right? So here's my question. What do you think has changed the most in the past 1 year? Is it the quality or the quantity of goods and services? From the person who is mopping your house, has the person increased their rate? Is the person doing a better job? You used to buy cake from a particular cake vendor. Does the cake still taste as sweet, juicy, and fluffy as it used to? Or they started to put salt in the cake? Let's know where you are adjusting towards quantity or quality. As always, turn down the volume of your radio set. Refrain from making derogatory or defamatory comments. Didn't see it or hear. Do not make unsubstantiated and non-verified claims. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. Now to call, the numbers 0817 923 0003.
The views and opinions shared on this program do not represent the position of Nigeria Info FM. Nigeria Info, let's talk.
Hello, Harcourt with Jude on 92.3 Nigeria Info.
Well, Zion is on the line. Zion, good morning to you. Welcome.
Yeah, Jude, good morning.
Good morning, please.
Quality is dropping and the prices are increasing. That is my observation.
What goods or service have you noticed that the quality has started to drop?
Bread.
Oh.
Most of our day-to-day meals, our day-to-day groceries, the quality are dropping and the price are increasing. And with the look of this now, racketeering is imminent. Adulteration is imminent. Before you know now, we'll start consuming poisonous substance in place of quality and original. And it's not too good. It's not advisable. Quality control management,
QC,
and also the conscience of the people. The conscience of the people. These products we are taking to the market, is it consumable? What is the health of this product? Is it health-wise? The conscience, or you just want to make money, and not to make money, you. Now our time is after this time we don't go make them again. The conscience, Mr. Zion.
All right, so the conscience is a big factor in this inflation rate, right? Like I said, everybody's adjusting. All right, people are no longer buying 4 bags of rice as they used to. Maybe are buying 2 or 3. Some who can, well, you have to pay a little more. But I'm asking what you prefer, if it's quantity or quality. I'm asking you, as you're in Port Harcourt, have you noticed the drop? Now, if you have, is it in the quantity or in the quality of the goods and services? Wellington is on the line. Very quickly, Wellington, let's hear from you very quickly.
Good day. The truth of the matter is, the Standard Organization of Nigeria, 1, Consumers
Protection
Agency, 2, these people are not working. Like Mr. Dyer will say, racketeering has started, fake products are in the market, products that are not standard, and not the rest. It's not all about the price now. This is just the fact. And if the government fails to put the agencies in order, food poisoning will be the business of the day. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Wellington. All right, Wellington says he shares the same sentiments. We'll go on a quick break. When we come back, tell us what you've been observing.
Nigeria Info will be right back.
He done of trading himself. James, hello.
adjustments. Now, not from you, now the consumer, because it's very evident. A lot of people these days are having to tighten their belt. It's very reminiscent of, if you are old enough, SAP. Structural Adjustment Program. Now we now have it as SACPA. That's the local parlance for it these days. SACPA na your mate. Well, it's not nobody's mate. Now, despite these challenges, let's be very honest. People are still doing their very best to live and provide the quality of life they've always wanted to. And to those of you who are able to do so, I salute you. Particularly those who are doing it legally. Emphasis, legally. Now, whilst that is on, you've heard and you've probably been listening to some of the comments from the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria, small business enterprises, owners, and all of that. People saying how difficult it is these days to be in business. Even people who are in the EMs, event management businesses, are also struggling. We know this, but there's an adjustment. So the question now is, what have you noticed? Is it the quality or the quantity that has been compromised? Akuro is on NTA Road. Akuro, good morning to you, please.
Good morning, my brother.
Good morning. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Okay, as a main community, eager to make a strategy, IOG to the movement, a frontline group that appeals for partnership to the river community. Now, I want to talk about the government statement yesterday.
Akuro, hello, good morning. You are not following us on that conversation. We're not talking about signalized comments. We're in a different conversation right now, please.
Okay.
All right. Thank you. Frank is speaking to us from Ada George. Frank, good morning to you, please.
Yeah, good morning to you, Jude.
Good morning, please.
Yeah. Well, on the topic that you're discussing, with respect to quality and quantity, I want to say that both have dropped.
Oh, what services, what goods?
Yeah, I'm coming. We don't have any quality control, no price control, and everybody sells at will. Imagine that a bag of rice in those days used to be up to 12 to 13 custard buckets in a bag of rice. You'll be surprised that today, if you go to buy a bag of rice, you will buy a bag of rice very expensive, and the quantity on it now is about just 10 custard on it.
Interesting.
Which is very bad. And those who are cooking, the quality, those who are cooking, sometimes you see that they have reduced the things they used to use in cooking so as to make more profit. It's really not good for the country. It's not good at all.
Okay, now those are for goods, Frank. But have you noticed any drop in the quality of services in your area where you are as you go around your business?
Well, on that for goods, well, in the quality of service, I will not really say it has really dropped. Rather, is the price that has increased. The price you pay for the services has increased.
Okay. Frank, thank you. It's a pleasure to have spoken to you this morning. Do have yourself a wonderful day, please.
Pleasure.
All right. Thank you very much. So now let's get to you, the other listeners, as you join us in our conversation this morning. All right. So we have Okonkwo, who's on the line from Rumbokuta. Good morning to you, Okonkwo. Welcome to Hello Port Harcourt.
Yes, brother. Good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome, please.
And happy new Tuesday from Almighty God.
Welcome, thank you. It's Thursday.
Yes, brother Jude, I will say both the quantity and the quality. Two of them have dropped. So have you gone to buy bread?
Oh, yes, just yesterday.
Yes. When you buy that bread, do you check the weight?
Interesting.
After the weight, you open that bread and put it in your mouth. At times, you go out and throw it away. Have you bought akara?
On Tuesday, that's why we're here.
Yes, before when you buy akara, open it. The inside will be white and the oil will just be within the surface. Because it was boiled with fire. Today, as you buy akara and open it, the inside is no more white.
to indicate that it was beans. The inside will be red.
But maybe they added plenty pepper inside that one. Yeah, it's possible.
Brother Jude, there are many mixtures that you don't know because you are not a professional.
It's very, you could be correct, Okonkwo. You could be very correct.
So the issue currently is that people are using business gambling method so that they will be able to recover the expensive items that they get as they go to buy the things they use to carry out the business. I am concluding, but the danger is that people who consume those things are at risk. Because if you impose many health challenges and they bring out different sicknesses or create different sicknesses into the body of the consumers, and there's nothing we can do, there's no way to control it. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Okonkwo. Christmas is speaking of SARS Road. Tom is in LLA. Christmas, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning, Mr. Jude. Good morning.
Good morning, please.
I'm just laughing on this matter. Quality has really dropped. There's this drink I normally patronize. I don't know if I can mention it.
No, you don't. You don't need to. But go on. You don't.
Okay. Recently, I saw that they rebranded the packaging. They repackaged it. And when I went to ask for the drink, they brought it. I was like, this is not it.
Hello, Christmas? Hello?
This is water now. The quality dropped. And the price went high. You can imagine. So many of them. Like most of all these things we buy on the street, maybe the hawkers, they come to your car when you're driving and they say buy this. There is this one that I can never buy again.
Wow.
The day I tried it, I was like, what are you people putting inside this thing now? Quality drop. Now tell me if I can test this thing and I cannot even swallow it. I wonder what they are using to produce it. Are they not killing people? Our NAFDAC really working?
That's a huge question. Tom is in LA. Tom, do you agree with Christmas?
Let me tell you, I don't agree with even you. Listen to me. Nigeria is for your own services and for everything I've dropped.
Really?
The first thing has kept me for 3 minutes, 3 to 4 minutes, just for me to for it for 60 seconds. Is that not a drop in service?
No, it's not, Tom.
That is not it is.
No, Tom. It is. No, it isn't.
Sometimes no need for a false grace. You kept me up for 3 minutes.
Tom.
And my credit is being consumed.
We appreciate you.
For 1 minute. Is that not the drop in quantity from Nigeria Info? It's also a drop in quantity because you now allow me to express my views. When I want to talk, you want to cut me off. So let me tell you, your quality and your quantity are all dropping also in Nigeria Info. I must tell you, let the world hear it. Dude, I'm not happy. If I go to a booker in my place to eat and I buy a plate of gari, for 700 naira, and I tell Duma to bring extra, I'm not okay. I tell Duma to bring extra, I'm not okay. Jude, go and check it there, and the woman don't have account for that water. So when she does the gari, gari will rise up very big. There will be quantity of gari in your plate. But when you hold it and squeeze it, my brother, at just three or four swallows, you don't finish your plate. And by the time you get up from the booker there, or from that restaurant and walk down to your home, the food will expire for your belly. Even if they have been doing that to us, without good services, it's not just in food. Look at the quantity and the quality of bread. They have added enough of yeast. The bread will rise and there will be no value again. It will be chaff. You just see a very big bread, but the bread on top of the bread will collapse like. Oh, that is what I say. Everything. You see, even life itself, the life expectancy now is short.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, people only die now for 60 years. It's now 55 to 60 years, the life expectancy. Everything don't drop you. Thank you. My name is Tompolo. From Igelele.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much. So, Tom, you see, the way we let you speak, right? You spoke for about 3 minutes, right? There are other people waiting on the line. Is it the quality? We can't take all 3 calls at the same time, can we? To be a cacophony of noise. That's why the call screener is there, to make sure it's like coming into the services of a hotel. You know, you come in, first come, first serve. Okay, this is your room key. Please go. That way, there's order. Hey, we still got to listen to you now, didn't we? WhatsApp 009-030-6416. All right, let's get to read some comments. Brightner says, in my observation, in terms of products, every good in the markets, both from the companies and individuals, have reduced terribly in both quantity and quality. Yet they keep the prices very high. Example: biscuit companies have reduced the quantity to mosquito size. Michael is in Borokri. Wow, Michael, mosquito size for biscuits. It's amazing.
Yes, Jude. There is no biscuit now for 15 naira. You get 16 naira, 17 naira. Sometimes I have to ask them, where would somebody get 10 naira from? Because I can't remember the last time I saw 10 naira. That note, 10 naira. I can't remember the last time I saw it. So, and when you give them 100 naira, they will tell you no change. And the no change now would now resort to forgetting it. And that is their own game. They would tell you no change and they will owe you 14 naira. And because of so many things in your head, you would forget the 14 naira with them. And that is their extra gain on top of the gain they have already made from you. So the truth is that we are the problem for ourselves. Dude, you know, I discovered something.
Yes, please.
When you buy some products, I do check the dates on them.
The expiry, yes.
And the MFT, the manufacturing date. You discover that some products had been produced 2021 when dollar was extremely low, and we are in 2024. Some of those goods have the shelf life of maybe 2025 to 2026, as the case may be. Like for some drugs, do you know those goods are still being sold expensively? Goods to produce 2021 at a when probably dollar was far less than 8,000 naira. You are now telling us that you use dollar to produce that goods in 2024. How does that make
Michael, you see, your observation, right, was something that I made last week, and I was just waiting for somebody to I was waiting to see somebody. You are very correct. It's not just drugs. Even what do you call them? Some of those processed foods like oats that have shelf life. Those can't. Yeah, you see them. 2020. Those
2021. I am telling you, and now that same goods that. Dude, we are very, very wicked to ourselves here. And I look to what I have been observing this. I don't know. I will say it one day if you bring up a topic that has to do with it. So I have some in my fridge here. Editor, let me open the fridge. I have editor that has a date of 2022.
Okay.
It's produced on the 25th of this month of April 2022, and it will expire next year.
Okay.
Yes. Guess what? How much I bought this beef?
When did you buy it?
At a popular.
When? Recently?
I bought it recently.
Okay.
This corn beef extra.
Yeah.
Product of Brazil, 3,000 plus.
Wow.
And this is a product that was made 2022 when the dollar was not as high. Why are we doing like this? Why are we so bad as this? Dude, the truth is that we are just the problem of ourselves. Now, I was asking one woman that sells egg yesterday. Now, the price of diesel is coming down, even though it's not where we expect it to be. What are your excuses again? Now they said it's petrol. It's petrol. They are waiting for PMS to come down. Why are we being just wicked like this to ourselves? It's very bad. And we go to church on Sunday, we go to mosque on Friday, we go to our shrines any day, and we come back being wicked to ourselves in this country. And we blame team, we blame Tinubu.
Okay.
Good, I beg. It's okay.
All right. Thank you very much. Ibiso is on Odili Road. Ibiso, good morning to you. Welcome, please.
Yeah, good morning.
Good morning.
To me, first of all, let me first blame the standard organization of Nigeria.
Oh.
They are not doing their work at all. Dude, price is going high. The quality is coming down.
Shrinkflation.
I used to buy family-sized toothpaste. Now, if I buy that toothpaste for higher amounts, I use it with my children for 1 week.
I'm
telling you the truth. I said, like last week, I said, let me go to the market to buy my children's toiletries. I spent 16,000. The girl I even selling the thing. Say, Oga, this is 16,000. It's too small. I say, you are the one that are selling it. Just baking soap, roll on for children, one or two things, 16K. And, these people they will go to church and thank God that they are making money. Meanwhile, they are reducing the price, increasing the they are really quality, increasing the price.
But it's not the lady or the owner of the supermarket that does it. They don't open it and reduce it themselves.
No. I said, that's why I said the standard organization, because before this product is out from the manufacturers, they have to check it now. The quality they are giving to this before, is it the same quality? Yes, you increase their price, fine and good. The only people I will give kudos is the drivers, because if their price is high and they are taking from my tree to Rumokoro, they are not cutting. They are not going through shortcut. They will give you that same service.
Very true.
That they are giving you.
Very true. Yes,
there is other thing. Go to market. You want to buy some popular rice. They will even put some standard rice in that bag and label it that rice name. If you are not careful enough, you buy rice that when you cook, the thing will be coming each other for higher amounts. What is the standard organization they are doing? They are just sitting there in the AC, taking free money, and say they are working.
Okay.
And now, price of things, look at the dollar price. Dollar price is falling down. But them that if they buy things today and the price of dollar increase, they will increase it immediately. They say that the stock, the things they buy, they don't have to change the price because they buy it high amount. You see how Nigerians are wicked to the same people.
So, thank you very much. Austin is on there. Austin, good morning, please.
Yeah, good morning, Jude.
Good morning, Austin.
Yes, I want to agree with this, my last speaker now. The standard organization are one of the problems we have in this country. We are not really detecting what is going on in the market. The quality is coming down. While they are busy collecting money at the wharf, you will see some importation.
No, that's customs.
How come you're not?
Go on, please. Go on.
Yes, they are busy collecting money in the wharf. When they receive some standard goods, you grant them and they will allow the goods to go. You come to the market, everything is substandard. My brother has spoken it all. Son is problem we have in this country. They are not checkmating what is going on. Thank you. I'm boxing.
Okay, all right. Thank you very much, Austin, there from on there. Let's read your messages now, shall we? This one here is from IK. IK says, good morning, Jude. I have noticed that both the quantity and quality of goods have dropped. A plate of rice is expensive and small as well. Biscuits, loaves of bread, virtually everything. In terms of says, I have noticed a drop in the quality of fuel and drugs dispensed. The price of fuel, we know, is on the higher side, but the quality is abysmally poor. Some time ago, it was in the public knowledge that the milligrams in the tablet of paracetamol had drastically dropped. Really? I didn't know that. 92.3, good morning. Austin is in Iwofe. Good morning to you, please.
Yes, good morning. Yesterday, I went to buy this engineering. So the lady and the quantity of the engineering was so small, and she said she will sell it for 1.5. So I refused to buy the engineer, and I went back.
What is that? Is that for your generator?
So yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So going back, I said, let me ask from your else. The price was still the same, so I said, let me buy from the first man. Went back, she said the price is 2,000 naira now. Do you know what happened? I laughed. She said 2001 it last, and I was going. She just called me back and gave me the engineer for 1.5. So what is my own is that the quantity is very low, but their price is still increased. Now, like Gary, I was buying. We thank God for Garisha. Gary was 2,700 now, but has dropped to 2,004 in my area. Yeah.
What kind of Gary?
God for that.
What kind of Gary?
Ikwere Gary.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Thank you very much, Austin. Austin says, "Thank God for Gary." All right. What goes up must come down, they say, right? Anywho, WhatsApp 009-030-6416, 009-030-6416. Good morning, Jude. Quantity and quality have both dropped. So even Nigeria, for all your night programs have stopped. You only play music in the morning. While at gyms. Well, gyms. We'll forward this message straight to management. All right. Thank you very much. Definitely forward this straight. In fact, whilst we're on it, let's not even waste any time. Okay. Let me do that very, very, expeditiously. Aha. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. Good. Arcelia, WhatsApp says, there is this favorite dairy product of mine I've been consuming since I was in high school. It used to come in 400 grams, then it was sold at 350 naira. Then during my undergrad years, 2010, the milk quantity reduced to 380 grams. The price was increased to 600. Then during the COVID pandemic, the quantity decreased to 350 and it was sold at 900. Now, the kilogram of the milk is 320 grams and it is sold for 2,250 naira. Where is SON? That is the Standard Organization of Nigeria. Well. SON, I know in the past 2 months have had symposiums and they've had public awareness programs to what challenges they are facing, and did what mark also man that's talking about the Manufacturers Association of Nigeria. They've had several meetings with the Federal Executive Council. They too remember there was that 6 or 7 weeks ago when the talk was look, they need to crash the cost of cement in this country, and stuff like that. So yeah. There's so many mitigating factors, but let's not forget, these things didn't happen by happenstance. No, these things are the maturity of seeds that were planted 5, 8, 10 years ago. Let's not kid ourselves, both from the government perspective and also from the citizenry. It was in this Port Harcourt, somebody was interviewed and he very boldly claimed that the government have stopped fire. See, they can't get fuel. That you know what? They should, if they don't bring them back, they'll be burn the place down. And even on this dial, some of you called and said they should leave fire boys alone. That if not for fire, we will not be having fuel. And whilst it sounded like a just and probably a logical assumption or logical stance to make, it was one that was fraught with a lot of, 1, discrepancies, and 2, underhanded dealings. Do you actually think for a second that those fire people were doing those things out of the magnanimity of their heart? Were they offering free services when they were not being paid? And let's not forget, they were undermining the economy of this country with, interestingly, support from you. your friends, your cousins, your governors, your aunties, PEMSEC, contractors, all of them who are related to you or me, one way or the other, we're benefiting. Collecting illegal dollars and coming home and building houses, burial ceremonies, filled with rappers for the entire villages. Today they cannot eat. Today. So no, when you say the government, don't forget you are also part of the government, because some of you connived, beat, flogged, chased, coerced individuals to vote for people that you didn't want or you wanted, rejected results, broke people's heads, even assaulted people with dangerous weapons, inflicting injuries. Remember Lagos? Remember parts in the east, also parts in the north. Remember? Yes. So the chicken has come home to roost. 009-030-6416 08090306416. Everything has reduced in Nigeria, including the natural air we breathe. It's a shame. Michael, you definitely are hitting the nail, because look at the quality of air Port Harcourt residents have been experiencing in the past 6 or 7 years. The soot was everywhere, a blight to society. But no, it should continue, because some chairmen, some chiefs, some big wigs were benefiting. It didn't really matter. It's brilliant, really. This cycle cannot escape the inevitability, right? Oh, I forgot to make mention of a movie that people should watch. I'll make that suggestion later on, right? Facebook at Nigeria Info PH, at Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook, and on X at Nigeria Info PH. At Nigeria Info PH is where you find us on Facebook and on X. This morning we're talking about adjustments to the inflation. Have you noticed the quality and quantity of services? What are they for you here in River State, here in Port Harcourt? Let's talk about them. Samita says the common man is the worst hit in all of this. The quantity is very bad these days. We are all running a rat race to survive this economic situation at the moment. Yes. And whilst a lot of people are feeling very, fine, hey, it's your fault. Yeah. We need to talk about moving on from here. My name is Jude. Good morning.